In this week's video, we are getting a shipping container that we are going to be using for a shed, and we'll show you quickly how we painted it in just 2 days. We got the container delivered about 2 weeks ago, and thankfully the ground was super dry. The company that we chose to deliver the shipping container did a really great job with logistics, but it seemed that they just hired anyone to kind of deliver the containers. That is something to keep in mind. The delivery did not go as smooth. The guy had a really hard time operating the truck. Alright, here's a before shot of the shipping container. It was a really crazy foggy morning on the property. I don't have much experience with power tools, so Brooke was showing me how to turn off and on the grinder so we could get started on this very long process. After a couple minutes, I decided to be a little safer and pull my hair back, and I also got some earplugs out of my purse. The grinders were super loud when they were going together. The smaller letters that Brooke is working on we think were stickers just because they came off so much easier. That big M and SC, I think that it was painted on just because of the amount of time that it took to get off. The grinding was super messy, so we were thankful to have face mask with us, and Brooke even had a face shield as well. My glasses kind of did the job, but stuff was getting in my eyes. Well, that took 3 hours. Here is the after. Took so long to get all this off. This side was actually the worst side. After the grinding was finished, up next was power washing the container. This didn't take very long, and then it probably took the container around 30 minutes to dry. Alright, the shipping container is dry. So, now we have the paint sprayer out that Brooke bought. It says a Magnum X5. So we've never used one before, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, following all of the instructions that came with the paint sprayer were actually pretty easy. You just had to take your time, read every step, and it went really well, so we were super excited about that. The paint we chose was Dynasty Marquee. It's a brand of Behr paint, and we needed to use direct to metal paint, so just make sure that you are getting the correct paint. We didn't know if we would have to use a primer or not, but because it's direct to metal, it needs to go directly on the metal. And we ended up doing 2 coats. So the color we chose was called Downtown Gray, and we were hoping it would be a little darker, but it was definitely hard to have it mixed to the color we wanted because it was a direct to metal paint. Alright, it's another lovely Saturday out, a little windier today. I'm trying to be in an alcove so you can hear me. Brooke is starting back on the shipping container. He is going to be grinding the top of it, and then I'll show you what we're going to put on top to hopefully help with any of if there's water that tries to get on or anything. It's a really thick kind of paint, almost like a bed liner to a truck is kind of what we were going for. So yeah, I'll just try to update you on what he's doing. Even though it was windy, we tried to get a quick drone shot of the top of the container, just to show you what it looked like before we did the paint. Here is the paint product we chose to put on top of the container. I tried to zoom in a little bit to the picture so you could see some of the details about the product. Here's the second coat of paint going down on the top of the container. We let it dry for a bit before doing the second coat. We have plenty of yard work to do, so we just took a break and went and did that, and then Brooke came back to paint. Here's a close-up of the container with the paint dried. We chose to get a used container since we're using it as a shed, so just being realistic and showing you that it is dented and we did have to get a lot of rust off, and this is how it looks close up, which we are okay with. I also wanted to show you that this video is a week apart, so we come up and work on Saturdays, and when we got back we noticed that some of the paint had chipped off of kind of like the seal of the shipping container, so this isn't metal. I think in hindsight, to make it look better, we could have done tape on it. Just every video we had watched, no one did that, but I always want to be honest on this channel and show you things that we would change, and if things go wrong, you know, we want to tell you about it. Alright, this is the end of day 2. Just going to give you another close-up of the container. I did talk in this video, but it was just so windy that unfortunately I had to do another voiceover so you could understand me. Another day in the future, we are going to be adding an overhang off of the side of the shipping container, either on this side or the other. We're not completely sure, but I think it'll just add like a nice touch, make it look a little bit better. Alright, we painted a shipping container in 2 days. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope that this video gave you some practical tips.